My worst side effects with Vyvanse and Buproprion.
Symptoms may include palpitations, dry mouth, night terrors, Boogeyman Syndrome, wake up in a stupor from naps, diarrhea.
On June 20th, last year, 2018, it's my first time taking Vyvanse and taking Buproprion. And well, actually, I took Buproprion, and about a month or so later, month and a half, I started taking Vyvanse together with it as a companion medication. Now, it's been about a year, 6 weeks, a couple of days, and maybe some hours and minutes, but who's counting? Palpitations. The palpitations now have gone down from 10 to 15 minutes. They used to go for about an hour. And of course, Vyvanse has to be the culprit because Vyvanse raises norepinephrine. When you have norepinephrine in your body, it tends to increase one's blood pressure along with an increased heart rate. So that would explain. But it used to be for about an hour, maybe 45 minutes, but it's down to 10 to 15 minutes, so it's not bad. Like I mentioned in a previous video, my mouth stayed dry, got dry mouth all the time. The problem is with me is that it's not just a dry mouth, it's the constant phlegm action. I don't have build up of phlegm like some kind of smoker, but it's like my throat constantly needs to be cleared. I was talking to somebody on the phone the other day, a customer service rep, and she's talking to me and I'm trying not to make it obvious, but I'm I mean, I have it where the phone is like awake, like the phone is behind my back. And then I come back on the phone, I think I had it on speaker or something, I put the phone back up and she's like, "Sir, are you okay?" And the way she sounded like she was just about to call like the ambulance, but that's just a side effect of it. I know because I've never experienced this before. Dry mouth with the phlegm attack. Night terrors. Now, I mentioned in about I think month 3 or something like that, or maybe week 3, I don't know, sometime last year, that these night terrors have been starting to come, starting to see these dark figures. Now, of course, I know that it's purely mental and it's not real, but to me, when you're waking up and you feel like something's in your room, you want to jump up and just go after it, well, that's kind of what's been happening. And that leads me to the next thing, the Boogeyman Syndrome. The Boogeyman Syndrome is, I'm thinking somebody's in my room. Again, it's the whole thing with the night terrors, but like I'm ready to jump up and go in my bathroom. I wake up sometimes talking to things. I know it sounds nuts, but I'm waking up thinking somebody's in my room, and it takes about 3 or 4 seconds to realize, bro, you're tripping. Ain't nobody in this room. But in my mind, of course there is, and I've never had this. So thank you, Buproprion and Vyvanse. Diarrhea. Diarrhea has been an issue, and I've never had this issue before. I've never had it so much. Definitely either Buproprion, Vyvanse, or the combination, or one or the other. But yeah, that's one of the side effects for me. I wake up in a stupor from naps. I don't know where I am, what's going on, or what day it is, for about 2 seconds. And it kind of freaks me out. I'll wake up like I'm just waking up from like a bad dream, gasping for air. Like, not that dramatic, but yeah, I definitely don't know. I'm not cognizant for about a second or two, and then everything is fine. Never really had this before. Fell asleep last night. I was looking at a movie with my daughter. Everybody went in the room, and it almost feels like I'm realizing that like I'm sleeping and I can't get out of it fast enough, and I jump up and oh, everything's fine. I'm just sleeping. But it happens quite frequently, and it's been happening, I think, the last 4 or 5 months. And last but not least, along with that too, with the whole sleep thing, I didn't mention this in the beginning in that whole little commercial. The sleep thing, of course, all my sleep is being affected. Waking up, and if your body's jolted out of sleep because norepinephrine, stress hormone, cortisol, another stress hormone, and adrenaline is in your body, it's kind of hard to kind of settle back down all the way. So 2 o'clock in the morning, of course, my dog wants to go outside because she hears me, but then it's me jumping up out of bed. So that's not cool either. But these are my side effects that I've experienced. May not be everyone's story, may not be your story. However, I know that if you're taking it for what you need to take it for, and the costs or the benefits outweigh the costs, you kind of got to be the adult and think about what you got to do. So I hope that's helped. You guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video.